So my goal is to land on every single body of the Kerbal Space Program universe. But recover this, oh no! What? I don't know what happened. So let's see if all those, the very painful accidents, if they brought us closer to the moon. Hi everybody, here's Christian from Teamwork Cast. We do the Kerbal Space Program Ironman Grand Tour. And Ironman it is, man. We lost a lot of Kerbals last episode. We might lose another one this time, but this time we got somewhere. We are currently in flight. And we are going to the moon. In 29 minutes, there's going to be a note here that we created with our beautiful new note editor, a really nice tool that I downloaded. So let us get time accelerated. How do I close this node? Is this closing? Nope. Is this closing? Nope. See, that's the only problem. Oh, wait a minute. I remember there was something like O and P. Okay, O is this node? Ah, P. There we go. This is gonna be disappearing. We're gonna add a maneuver alarm, and we'll be going around the planet, around the dark side of the planet, turning on some of the lights to see in the darkness, a beacon in the darkness. Let's see how that drains our electricity. It's fine, it's fine. And then coming up, I did some tweaking to my display here so I get some more information. Now coming up on the bright side of the moon, seeing the bright side now, not the moon, the of Kerbin, and we're gonna have soon the burn coming up. Yes, delete this. We are going to be going to the moon in 2 minutes. Aris Kerman, Aris, the only pilot left in the entire Kerbal Space Program. Everybody else in the Kerbal Space Program is sadly, well, it's not a pilot. So we are going to be going to rescuing some Kerbals after this. Hopefully there will be some accidental Kerbals stranded on Minmus or something, so we can rescue them from the clutches of Minmus. All right. I gotta say, handsome little man. Handsome little spacecraft we prepared here. Again, 2 minutes to burn. Let's accelerate this a little bit. This will be a pretty hefty... Oh, it's going to be just 45 minutes burn? What? I thought it would be longer. Never mind then. Whoops, what time acceleration off? Let us accelerate immediately. So this is going to be the so-called translunar injection. A very important burn in the architecture of this mission. We're going to actually have to stage, wow. It was a tiny stage that we had there, but you know, I think we're gonna next time we can put some more fuel in that stage. I think the weight of this engine wasn't worth the fuel that we actually had on this engine. So we're gonna put our 909 to good use. We have 2000 delta V's left in this one. That should be more than enough. Let us see how things are looking. Things are looking good. Things are looking sweet. All right, so we are going to do like a mid-flight correction. We're going to add a maneuver here. All right, approaching here, sweet. I'm gonna go to the periapsis. I'm gonna add a periapsis alarm and watch as we get closer to the moon. Yes. The camera turns around, lets us know that we are close to the moon now. Oops, sorry about bumping on the microphone, but that's what happens on Teamwork Cast. All right. So now we are going to perform something a bit risky. We are on the dark side of the moon. I guess there is no dark side of the moon. There is the far side of the moon, and there is a dark side of the moon. Yes, of course. So yeah, we're going to do while the sun is going down. Oh man, another screenshot opportunity. While the sun is going down, we are going to do the moon capture burn. Oh, we already passed that perhaps, so let's burn. And let us circularize an orbit around 30,000 meters. To pick a good landing spot. Now, in this first landing, this is really going to be just flags and footprints. So it really doesn't matter exactly where we land. But I do have, oh, there's a bug here. Huh, interesting. But I do have some preferences. So the preference I have is maybe to land somewhere here, or like at the rim of this crater. So we will have a really beautiful screenshot opportunity looking at Kerbin. I mean, that's a priority for me. I don't know about you guys. I'm here for the screenshots. So yeah, I'm thinking like maybe we're gonna start at a maneuver here, and then do like a burn down to the surface like so. And I'm gonna try to land here somewhere on this rim. Science-wise, maybe we even get like a little great view of the actual rim of the actual crater here. I don't want to be landing in the crater because maybe in the rim will actually obscure the view on Kerbin. I want to land in a place where Kerbin is low on the horizon. That's what I'm looking for. Well, how are things looking? We're looking. We can almost smell. We can almost smell the dust. Let's add the maneuver alarm and fast forward to it. There we have the rise of the sun. And now we have to think about where to settle down here on this dusty world. We have 1,700 delta Vs. This should be enough to get us to the surface, but you never know. How are those tanks looking? They're looking fine. So full. All right. Man, this is the moment where I probably forgot about something. Anyway, this is it, guys. I'm saving in case there's a crash, but nope, I'm not gonna. This is Ironman. If we crash now, we're gonna crash forever. Waiting to arrive at the right moment. Actually, we can overshoot this a little bit. I think this is a little bit better if we have a more steep trajectory. This is it, guys. This is it. We are committing. We are committing ourselves to the moon. Ares is going to be the first Kerbal on the moon, the first woman on the moon as well. It's kind of amazing if you think about it that we have like so many men on the moon, but we never had a woman on the moon yet. That's like half of the race, of the human race. You know, if the Russians would totally put a woman on the moon. It's one of the reasons why I don't like that America won the race, the space race. Because, you know, the Americans built the space shuttle first, then they put a woman in space. The Russians were like, in the 60s, we're going to put a woman on the moon in space. And we had a man already, we had a dog. We had a dog first, then we had a man. Now we're going to put a woman. Oh, look at this, how beautiful. Oh. Screenshot opportunity. I always make 2 screenshots because I have to turn off the overlay display, the display there. Anyway, last time around I found this overlay to be a bit deceptive because it seems like this is the point where you're going to land, and that's not true. Optimistically, I'm going to lower my gear. I mean, in the heat of the battle, I don't want to be forgetting the gear, right? Right? Yeah, I'm right. I'm so right. God damn it, I'm so right. Ares, are you ready for this, girl? You are a tough cookie. I mean, we found you in space. If there's... I have no... Actually, we can burn retrograde. Because you are the pirate. That's why you're on this mission, because you can burn retrograde. We just need to watch out and turn to stability assist when the speed gets low. All right, so I'm looking for a good spot to land, and what I'm seeing is like this is a very hilly area. So I'm hoping that we're gonna find some nice even spot there. I mean, this could be maybe like a nice place. But so far we're still very, very high above the moon. I mean, we're getting down now very quickly. How are we looking? Oh, we're looking good. I'm really hoping the Russians will get on the moon. They earned it. Man, they had like a similar moon program that I did here, with rockets exploding on the launch pad and everything. We are seriously like, we are actually having the Kerbal space program that we're having right now is more of a Russian space program than an American space program. I mean, even down to the fact that we bring one person to the surface of the moon. Like the Germans, the Americans had like this whole team, you know, like 2 people and a 3rd person in orbit and everything. And the Russians were like, nope, just going to be just one guy. That's all we can manage. Oh man, this looks really bad. This looks really, really bad. Look at this mountain, this cliff. We have to get over this cliff. All right, we are getting close. So, all right, let me get. I don't want to be. All right, guys. We have to do something now. We have to start breaking down. I don't want to be. Of course, I don't want to be hitting this cliff. Uh-oh. We need to go slow down. Go slower. Yes, yes, that like landing here would be great. I think that would be a great spot. If we can keep this up. Oh yes, this looks good. Now again, we need to watch out. I'm gonna actually throttle down a little bit here. This was a good burn here. I just want to make sure that we are straightening out. Right, this is really because this spacecraft will flip out once we reach 0. So this is really like I'm really fighting with snakes here, but I just want to be like, all right, let her figure out the retrograde, let her kill all the lateral velocity, let the man be born, let the woman be born, I guess. Kill the girl, let the woman be born, Eris. All right, I'm gonna go to stability assist now because I don't think we need to care about retrograde or prograde. This is all about the descent. This looks pretty good spot to land. Going down with our velocity vector. This is a good speed at which to touch down. Actually, we're gonna go a little bit faster down. Things are looking good. Turning on the lights. This is really good, guys. I'm feeling this. We are committed to touchdown. Eris, you're allowed to touch down. Go for touchdown, Eris. Go for it. Touchdown on the moon, ladies and gentlemen. We brought a Kerbal to the surface of the moon, of our nearest satellite. This is a momentous occasion. Everybody back on Kerbin is flipping out, and we glance on Kerbin. Perfect screenshot opportunity. This is just what we wanted. The PR department will love this. They will love every single bit of what they're seeing here right now. Perfect. We did this. We did this. This is for you, Patty. This is for you, Omega Zeron. And this is for you, Pain Indeed. You died to make this possible. Perfect. Perfect. Perfection. Love it. This went like expected. And we can even try to walk to make a hike over the ledge here to see what's going on this other side. I'm going to do some more screenshots because this is just so amazing. I guess we always say, oh man, I have to fix those screenshots. And the next time this game crashes, I will fix the screenshots. Anyway, it's time for the big celebration, guys. Let me do the science experiments from in here. Observe Mystery Goo. We landed in the moon's highlands. This is the location that we landed at, guys. Keep the data. The barometer, what does the barometer? Oh, we actually haven't checked, review the data. The goo just hangs out in this corner, even when you poke it with your finger. That's good. That seems like a good reaction from the goo. Log pressure data. The pressure gauge is sitting there motionless. Perhaps you should tap it a few times to be sure. Yeah, it's pretty. And I'm going to log the temperature. The temperature reminds you how nice it really is back on Kerbin. That's a tough thing to say, but it is true. It is true. So let us do a crew observation, crew report. Yes, you survey the vista that spreads out before you as you munch on some snacks. Perfect. Man, Kerbals have the best science. I want to EVA. We can EVA, right? Yes, we can EVA. getting down, stepping down the ladder, throwing some dust. It's a small step for me, but a huge step for Kerbal Kind. Ploink. We're there! Yay! Oh, look at her, how happy she is! This is amazing! Their animation is this is the reaction we wanted from her. This is what we needed. Now we're gonna plant a flag. Teamwork! First moon landing. We dedicate this landing to the poor souls we lost along the way. That's the right way to spell this. This is for you, Putty, Omega, and Pain. Pain, indeed. We will never forget you. We can even climb the flag, but no, we're not going to do that. Some selfies. Perfect. Perfection. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do like a Windows screenshot. This is what we came in for here. Perfect, perfect. EVA report, how about that? As it turns out, there is no cheese. Oh, guys, I'm just having such a great time. And this is also perfect. This is also perfect. Let us actually turn around and pose with our lander. Man, I'm just doing all the photo opportunities now, because this is what remains later on. These are the memories, and of course then the Kerbals back home will of course notice how the shadows are not really working properly. This doesn't look like it was shot on the actual moon, but probably some kind of stage, or maybe even CGI. We don't know. Sweet. So I don't know, how far away is that, right? Can we walk to the edge of the... This is going to be our science experiment. We're going to walk to the edge of this thing, and maybe even we're going to get a different biome. Can we go faster somehow with like shift or something, or alt? No. This is going to be quite a hike, but we can time accelerate, right? Oh no, we can't. Well, then I'm guessing we're not going to run over there. I thought if you press shift, you're going to run faster. But I think this is because of the low gravity. Well, we're going to do the biome shenanigans and everything. We're going to do those later. We can even bring a rover in here, but yeah, I don't think it's worth. It's gonna take. Can we really not time accelerate? Seriously? This is bad. Some really epic crater that we landed at. Like a double crater, like a crater within a crater. Well, too bad, too bad. Can't be helped. Got to go. Things to do. All right, we need to grab this old science, because all of those things will be separated eventually. So let's grab the science. Uh-oh. I said, let's grab the science. Oh, there he is. Collect data, yes. Remove data. Take data. And take data. Sweet. Man, she's so happy. I love her. I love her. I love every single part of her. That was just such a great addition to this game. Perfect. Oh no, yeah, we probably should have put brave. That's completely true. We misworded those things. Can I actually read this now? Like there's the worst. I was read plague. Oh, we cannot edit this anymore. Anyway, the plague. Whatever. Nobody will read this. This is on the moon. All right. So I think it's time to get back. I know those moon stays are not very that epic, but eventually maybe we're gonna do some more exciting stuff. Meanwhile, we need to get on this ladder. So the ladder is now way higher because this is the moon and the gravity is lower. But with some, yeah, that's no problem. So let us do a check of our fuel. We have plenty of in those tanks. So I'm thinking we're gonna do the separation in suborbital flight. I don't want to separate those things in space because I really don't like space debris. And I think it will take more than the 900 delta Vs, although maybe... Actually, we're going to take all of this down on a trajectory to Kerbin. I think we have the delta Vs. So yeah. So let us get into the orbit. Again, saving. Let us get into the orbit with this guy. And then we're going to think about the rest. Yes. Okay, so stability assist on. Iris will keep everything steady. I think we can do this. I think we can get back home if we do everything right now. Checking the staging. Are we ready? Everybody ready in the chat? Are you ready, you guys? Chat seems to be amazed about this. Leslie says, you have now officially achieved more in this run than me in all of my playtime. Leslie, keep trying, man. As you see, there is mistakes along the way. And moon landing is actually very difficult to achieve. But once you master the moon landing, this game just opens up. We have the EVA. I'm just thinking about all the science that we... Let me take the data and store the experiments so we can do maybe another crew report if there is an opportunity. Now, like all of the science experiments are, you know, anything goes now. Oh, I'm kind of like anxious now because this a lot depends on this now. Okay, there's nothing to it, right? Go. And we're already accelerating. Wait a minute, is this the right direction anyway? Are we going in the right direction? Yes, we're going in the right direction. All right, atmospheric pressure scan. Yes, keep this data. This seems good. Not leaving any trash on the moon except from our flag. Going back home, ladies. Going back home. All right, so this is going to be our orbit. We're gonna do this the traditional way. We're not gonna do any experiments. We're gonna launch here. We're gonna wait until we are at the apoapsis, and we're gonna circularize the orbit. No fancy things. No kind of directly trying to get into the Kerbin. That's something you can do, but that's not something that we're gonna do. Ares is not going to sacrifice her opportunity to get back home. Right, circularizing in a second here. Everything looks good. So much delta V left. Honestly, I don't think I think we overdid the lander stage, so that's why everything else had to be so overpowered. And I'm thinking about getting the material bay on the surface next time around. Material bay and a scientist. And a poet. They should have brought a poet. Oh, already in the orbit. 50 and 20. Yeah, that's okay. So now comes the part where the thing happens where I never really know where the right moment is to do the burn back home. Oh, probably we're gonna have to get those science experiments from this, right? Let me do an EVA. Because we did a barometer scan, right? So let us EVA. And get the science. That's actually something that they did in one of the Apollo missions. They had like some experiments attached to the outer vehicle, and then on the way back home, they had to get those experiments. It was like a very risky EVA. Because it was like in deep space. I guess it was deep space. It wasn't like in orbit. Well, it wasn't at least it wasn't very, very far away from home, like in the middle of the... But it must have been awesome. Take the data! Come on, man. Take the data. Take it. Take data. Sweet. What about the thermometer? Is the thermometer still just not... We got all the temperatures I guess. Perfect. So if there's going to be like some kind of barometer, the data that we have to do, we can get it. That is great. Let us hide this ugly little interface here and just get on to back home. Log pressure data. Oh, we can get some more science. Yes, yes. Keep this data. And can we get the temperature? No, that's nothing exciting. EVA. Let's get this data. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's the kind of stuff that gets you killed in this game. Whoa, better be careful. I wonder if we had like a scientist, we could have maybe did like a hop on the moon and gone into like a different location. Man, I don't know what's happening here, but clearly we're having troubles on this EVA. Is it because we're pointing upwards or something? We're not, right? So what's the deal? Uh-oh. This mistake might actually be, uh-oh, we are having troubles. I wonder why the Kerbal is never like... All right, okay. Oh no, guys. I mean, we have a couple of hours to get back home, back to the spacecraft. Where are we? We just need the science data. Is it because we are so close to the sphere? Oh, I think it was because we are so close to the sphere of influence of the moon. Nope. It is... At this point, I'm thinking it might be simpler to simply... This is actually super difficult. Because she's constantly reorienting herself. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything. Some kind of bug. And the fact that it's turning is not making this any simpler. Just want to grab this. Nope. Just a tiny bit. Yes, 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 yes. Take the data. Take it. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect. In high space over Kerbin. Yes, that's what we want. That's the one that we saw when we are leaving Kerbin. Now just get into this. Oh man, this is actually much trickier. Much trickier. What are our fuel reserves? Not that we're on. No, it's okay. It's okay. We have plenty of fuel. This is much trickier EVA than anticipated. Why is it doing this? This is not good. And the fact that the EVA controls are so crazy, it's not making this any easier. I regret this EVA immediately. All right. Of course, now it's turning the wrong way around. Houston, we have an emergency. I'm trying to be gentle here. I'm trying to be gentle here. Oops. So much concentration. Oh, or feel a switch coming off. F, grab it, grab it, grab it, whatever you grab. Oh man. Okay, never mind. I think we got this. Do we got this? Grab it, grab it. Grab it. God damn it, grab it. No. No, we almost had it. We almost had it. Come on. We just need to get in there. Oh man, this is like the real space program. They had like problems like this as well. Oh, I guess they were not related to the. Wait a minute, you just get the ladder. Get the ladder. Grab. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, why is everything so stressful in this game? Got this. We are entering atmosphere. All right, I'm gonna go retrograde all the way down. We are ditching the outer tanks. 3, 2, 1, go. Perfect. Now I will burn retrograde and use up all of the fuel that is left. I guess this will change our re-entry trajectory. Yes, we are now going closer to the continent before that. Whatever, I'm just gonna separate now. Losing electric charge. Oh man, because I guess she's trying to keep it stable. Don't try to keep it stable. Don't fight it. Don't fight it, Eris. Why is this blue? Yeah, don't deploy it. It's unsafe, yes. It's not deployed, right? I can't lose her. I just can't, guys. I can't lose Eris. Alright, we lost the stage. That's okay. We lost this stage. Yes, yeah, we're losing all the stages. That's okay. I want to actually leave them on the moon. It's kind of amazing that they brought all those things back. Our distillation is going well. We will be landing smack in the middle of this continent. Oh no, I did activate that parachute. This is bad. Are we gonna lose her? Why did I activate the parachute? What's going on? No. No. Why did I? Why was the parachute activated? This is. No. All right. There's no way we can save her now, right? I was wondering about the color of the parachute. I know. Was it in the wrong stage? Was that a staging mistake? Oh no. I'm gonna try to do an EVA. But at this velocity, there's just no way she can make it. She made it! This is impossible! She made it! And she can even make an EVA report. This is the most epic Kerbal in Kerbal history. This was amazing. Oh my god. The only problem is that we lost all the signs. But we made it. This was incredible. Nothing was left. She was the only thing that remained. Wow. I have to recover from this, guys. I have to recover. We're gonna see next episode what we are going to do. I don't know if we're gonna go return to Doom perhaps to get finally the science that we need. It would be also nice to get the science on there. We have to also do an investigation report. What was going wrong in this re-entry? What happened there? What happened with this goddamn parachute? So I hope you will join us next time when we do some more Kerbeling. Man, this was amazing.